My name is Stephaine Drisdelle, and I'm a lawyer at the law firm of Bertschi, Orth in Ottawa. Jurisdiction means the power to make a legal decision by a court. In practical terms, it means that if you get injured somewhere else than in the province you reside, there may be a jurisdictional issue in the courts that you're trying to bring your claim. And the way it would be handled is whether you would be able to meet the tests, as has been established by the Supreme Court of Canada, as to whether you could bring your claim for whatever injury or damages or contract dispute that you have in Ontario. And it's a two-part test. So the first part is that you have to show that you have one of the four connecting factors in Ontario. You have to be able to show that the defendant that you're trying to sue resides in Ontario, that the defendant, if it's a company that operates businesses in Ontario, the tort was committed in Ontario, so that the accident, the injury, the loss occurred in Ontario. And the fourth one is whether, if you have a contract dispute, whether that happened in Ontario. And if you can't show one of the four, then an Ontario court will not hear your claim. An Ontario court will not have jurisdiction. A court will always accept a plaintiff's claim anywhere in any province in Canada. You will always be able to file your claim. It will be the defendant that will raise the jurisdictional issue and that will want to challenge that jurisdiction. The defendant may not challenge the jurisdiction and may consent for various reasons. Maybe it's more convenient for them, maybe that jurisdiction provides advantages for them financially, or for other reasons. But if the defendant chooses to challenge the jurisdiction, that's where we have to turn to the Supreme Court test, which was established in 2012, and it starts with you have to be able to establish one of the four connecting factors. If you cannot, the door will be shut and you will have to file somewhere else. There may be nowhere else for you to file, but you will not be able to file in Ontario, or you will not be able to pursue your claim. If you can establish one of the four connecting factors, the fight may not be over. A defendant can still, the presumption will be that there is jurisdiction, but the defendant can still pass to the second part of the test and show that another jurisdiction will provide more fairness to them or fairness to the parties. A lawyer can provide advice on which jurisdiction would be more advantageous. In Ontario, there are limitations as to what you can claim for damages.